Progressives held a march for science over the weekend, demanding that America start basing its policy on empirical evidence, not partisan rhetoric or emotion. Okay, guys, you want to talk science? Let's talk science. Hey guys, I'm Brittany Hughes. You're watching Reality Check on MRCTV. So the left says that they want to talk about science. They stomped around in the street about it and everything. They trotted out Bill Nye, who's not a scientist, by the way. There was a lot of yammering on about climate change and pollution and drilling for oil and how all of that is evil. So that's fine. Let's talk a little science. Scientific fact. There are only two genders. Your chromosomes are not a Baskin-Robbins sundae bar. There's male, and then there's female. Oh, and also, scientific fact, whichever one you're born as, that's what you are. And you don't get to change it because no matter how much facial hair you manage to force out, or how many stylish yet sensible Valentino pumps you buy, you cannot change your DNA. It's a scientific fact that men have physical advantages over women that make it impossible for women to compete fairly against men in most, if not all, sports. A recent medical study found that a full 75% of men who underwent hormone therapy to suppress their natural testosterone were unable to get down to normal female levels even after 3.5 years of treatment. So events like the Boston Marathon can allow transgender women to compete as female athletes all they want, but it doesn't make it so. And it robs hardworking women of the medals, trophies, and scholarships that they have worked so hard to earn. Here's another one. Scientific fact. A human fetus is a distinct and unique life form apart from its mother and is therefore inherently valuable from day one. Abortion ends this life by violent and often painful means. It's a scientific fact that babies in the womb have been recorded flinching away from abortionist needles as saline is injected into their beating hearts to kill them. It's a scientific fact that babies conceived in rape are indistinguishable from those that are conceived with consent. And to treat these children as any less valuable is not only illogical but discriminatory and inhumane. It is a scientific fact that the Earth has changed in both climate and weather patterns since the dawn of time. It's also a fact that the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration has been caught fudging and outright changing climate data in their records to make it appear as though the Earth is warming and at an alarmingly fast rate. In fact, they've been caught tinkering with their own numbers several times. It's true. Look it up. One of their own scientists admitted to Congress last year that the agency rushed their 2015 climate change study and fudged some of the info so that it would be ready in time for the Paris Climate Conference. See, they wanted to make sure that the rest of the world signed on to Obama's Green Power Plan, and it didn't much matter whether the information was actually correct. Is that enough science for today? Because we can keep going. See, it's funny when science matters and when it doesn't. It matters if you can prove that coal is dirty, but it gets tossed out the window if it gets in the way of sexual convenience or the left's gender narrative. Now, if y'all want to talk science, we can't leave out parts that don't fit with your feelings. Until then, do not pretend that this has anything to do with facts. It's about convenience and your opinion. And that's your Reality Check, America. Make sure that you subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook and Twitter, and stay sane out there.